Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly reading. Sagittarius, this is Mary's Tarot Corner and this reading is for 15th of December till 21st. I will be checking your energy, what's going on in your life and what you can expect during this week. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Temptation, shadow, victory and success, love begins, conflict, defeat, sacrifice, trapped in fear, triumph. Well, this is interesting, Sagittarius. So, for some of you, you met someone, Sagittarius, and I feel that you've been full of hope that this connection can be a very successful one. However, and it can be friendship, it can be, for instance, a connection with someone that you've met and it's like a colleague, but it can be also about a person of romantic interest. I will be doing your weekly love reading soon, Sagittarius, where we will go in a more detail regarding your love life. But temptation with the shadow, it's like a devil card with the moon. I feel there is a lot of passion. There is a lot of attraction if we're talking about romantic situation. But it's something, it's like, feels like forbidden fruit, metaphorically saying, Sagittarius. I feel that you are being tempted, if I can say it that way, by someone. And it's like, there is something here about, I know that it's not a good idea, but I'm still kind of thinking about this. A lot of attraction. However, this energy also kind of, it signals that there might be something toxic about the situation, and it might be, it's like you might be finding yourself overthinking, overanalyzing things about this person. For some of you, you might be feeling that you cannot stop thinking about them, even if you want to. I feel that this person can be very jealous, Sagittarius. This person can be very possessive. And it's like, it's like, I feel that as Sagittarius, there is a person that you cannot resist. And that's the way it is. And, every time, maybe when you're trying to put more boundaries or to draw a certain line, you might feel defeated because you are just very attracted to this individual. I feel that you are quite conflicted about the situation because your intellect might be telling you something else than your heart. For some of you Sagittarius, if for instance you experienced recently a very challenging atmosphere at work, right? Where you feel that people are very competitive, that people cannot be trusted, that people are gossiping and people creating drama or situations, in order to gain something from it, and for them to, like, it's like they're creating a situation for their own benefit, if I can say it that way, be beneficial for them, you know what I mean. I am seeing you overcoming it. I am seeing you that they are plotting, or it's like, if indeed there are people who've been two-faced towards you, Sagittarius, I am seeing you overcoming obstacles, and it's like their drama or office politics won't affect your position at work, or if you're attending university, college, school, you know, it can be something to do with that environment as well. But either way, victory and success suggest that you are in a position of advantage. Okay, so you don't need to worry here, Sagittarius. I feel that they are very much creating conflict between, it's like within that environment, and no one at the end here will be victorious. That's the thing. They will experience defeat, okay? And you are here, you know, you are protected. You are protected. We have sacrifice, trap, and feed, triumph. Yeah, there is something here, Sagittarius, about you feeling that you might have to sacrifice something in order to gain something. But with the Eight of Swords, you might be also feeling that at the moment you cannot do anything about this because your hands are tied. It's just the circumstances are not favorable. But with the Triumph card, at some point I am seeing you taking step forward, and I am seeing progress regarding a certain situation. Okay, so this is good. This is good. At the moment it might not feel that way, because you might feel simply that you cannot do anything about a particular situation, even if you wanted. But at some point, you will be able to take a significant action in order to see progress regarding the situation. Sagittarius, I will be pulling now your cards, and later we'll be talking about your energy, okay? About the energy represented by the cards. Okay, well, all right. So we have Seven of Wands with Queen of Wands, with Nine of Wands, Six of Pentacles. We have, yes, Six of Pentacles. We have Six of Wands, and we also have Ace of Swords. Ace of Cups. Five of Cups. We have the Hanged Man, that energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune with 10 of Cups. Okay. And we have Temperance. In this deck we have Balance. Okay. Eight of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and we have also King of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, Sagittarius, we have the World, Justice, and Queen of Cups. As an overall energy for this week. Okay, well, let's start from the very beginning, Sagittarius. We have Seven of Wands, a Queen of Wands, Nine of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and Ace of Swords. For some of you, Sagittarius, you feel like someone is holding back. And with the Six of Pentacles, I feel that you would like them to share more with you. Six of Pentacles, it's all about sharing. It's also a card of support. But yeah, I feel that you really would like this person to share more with you, to be more expressive. Seven of Wands. Yeah, because it feels like, yeah, for some of you, it's like someone else got involved here, Sagittarius, and it might be a case that someone else got involved in a friendship, or there is love-related situation, Sagittarius. And every time when you're trying to, for instance, address a situation, this person is very dismissive with the Seven of Wands, you know. Or, for instance, there is a situation regarding a connection with a colleague, or it can be about a relative or family member. Please take it how it resonates, but it feels like someone else had a say regarding your connection with them. And it's like, it feels like there are three people here, Sagittarius. That's what I wanted to say. And someone got involved. And I feel, Sagittarius, every time when you're trying to address the situation, this person, it's very dismissive. They don't want to talk about someone else who also had a say about the situation. And I am getting here, Sagittarius, that you've tried to kind of get this person attention in order to have a serious conversation with them, because I feel that you are coming from the place, well, we should have that serious conversation, because that conversation actually can change a lot for the better between the two of us. But it's like this person doesn't want to talk about this, or they are very dismissive. With the Nine of Wands, every time when they feel that, you know, you want to talk about something, they are kind of shielding themselves, metaphorically saying, and they simply don't want to. They don't want to. And I feel, Sagittarius, that you might be also kind of feeling that you are walking like on eggshells, because you do, this situation is playing on your mind. I feel that you really want to overcome, or it's like resolve this. You know, you want this person to kind of share with you why they would have allowed someone to get involved in this connection between the two of you at the first place. And I feel that's the thing. I feel that you really want to understand why they felt a need to do that. And when it comes to this week, I feel, Sagittarius, you know, that Ace of Swords, I feel that, you know, you still want to talk about this, but I'm seeing this person not wanting still to address something, you know. So you might have to wait a little bit longer for this person to finally realize that there is a need for both of you to talk about the situation. We have Ace of Cups, Five of Cups, with the Hangman, Wheel of Fortune, and Ten of Cups. We have this energy of sacrifice here. Ace of Cups, Five of Cups. It feels, you know, again, this is Ace of Cups as well. It feels, Sagittarius, indeed, that for some of you, you've met someone, like there is a new connection. But in order for both of you to be together with the Ten of Cups, to be in a happy, loving relationship, it feels like there is a need here to change the circumstances. And indeed, it might be a case that you need to release something or resign from something in order to be with someone. Because Wheel of Fortune brings change, which leads us to the Ten of Cups, a relationship. We have Five of Cups. I feel that at the moment, it's like, Sagittarius, I feel that I am seeing you being a little bit in a pickle here, you know, because it feels like it's not an easy situation. You met someone, and I feel that you care a lot about this person. I feel that you really would like to be with them. and it feels like it is a love-related situation for a lot of you, but it's like this Five of Cups, it's a sense of like unhappiness or dissatisfaction, sadness. And I feel this is something I am getting here, Sagittarius, that you don't want to lose that opportunity with this person. But at the same time, this is a very complex situation for a lot of you. When, again, in order to be with this person, something here needs to change. And I am getting here that, you know, you might be feeling that at the moment, the time is not right. You need to wait. And that makes you unhappy because you would like to, you know, make it happen sooner rather than later. But some of you, there is a family situation, Sagittarius. And I feel that you are very saddened that someone is not making enough effort in order to resolve this situation. Five of Cups, the Hanged Man. It's like you are quite unhappy that there is a lack of progress. That someone is not realizing that the ball is in their court and they need to do something in order to bring change to the situation. Wheel of Fortune. I feel that you are very saddened that this person is not coming here with an offer of peace. For some of you, you know, you might be thinking a lot about the situation in the middle of the week. The Hanged Man. Why the Hanged Man? We have the Empress, Knight of Wands, and we have the Sun. Okay. I wanted to check, Sagittarius, if it's going to change. And the cards are showing that yes. The Sun, it's a beautiful energy. It's always a yes card. It's one of the most optimistic and happy one of the most optimistic and happiest card in the deck. So I am getting here indeed a positive answer. So it will change. I am getting also, Sagittarius, very strong feminine energy. So the feminine energy might be involved in that situation directly. It can be a mother figure, it can be older sister, it can be auntie, grandmother. Yeah. Knight of Wands. I feel that this person said something upon an impulse, because Knight of Wands brings inconsistency, can be responsible for a chaotic situation, you know, and also most of the time represents someone who speaks before they think. And for some of you, this person said something and now it's like they refuse to address this. Maybe it feels awkward. Maybe you're dealing here with someone who finds very difficult to say, I am sorry, right? But I am getting here that indeed, overall, this situation will change and it will be resolved in the best possible way with the Sun. So stay positive, Sagittarius. I am seeing here that this situation will change, indeed. We have Sagittarius, your energy, with the Temperance, Eight of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and King of Swords. Yeah, there is something here about a loss that you might be feeling that there are how can I say it? You might be feeling that you are not in a position to afford a loss. The theme here is about the sacrifice to make a sacrifice in order to get something. And I feel that there is something with the Four of Pentacles, and I feel that you've been holding on to it, and I feel that you have your reasons that you do that. It is a stability. And Five of Pentacles, I feel that you don't want to find yourself in a position of disadvantage, because you have something here that feels secure and quite cozy, I would say. But it's like it's preventing you it's preventing you from getting something else. This is the theme of this reading. And it can be about anything, okay? So please take it how it resonates. I feel that you're trying to be very grounded, very practical about the situation. With the Eight of Cups, yeah, I feel that when you think about this, I feel that you are quite emotional with the Eight of Cups talking about emotions and terror. But it might indeed require you to, in order to get something, you might feel like you have to walk away from something else. The energy of Temperance suggests here, Sagittarius, that you might be feeling the time it's not right. You see, we have these two clocks. This is all about divine timing. When the time is right, I feel that you might indeed, again, it's very, very, I feel that this change can be even like a life-changing, but for some of you, but I feel it is very important, because even if the time is right, and I'm going to be honest with you, I feel that for some of you, still you might be hesitant in order to do, in order to make that move. But this is about divine timing. When the time is right, you might seriously consider, let's say it that way, you might seriously consider kind of walking away from something. We have this King of Swords. Yeah, I feel that you are very much, wanting to I feel that you want this, it's like you are looking at the situation from the position of knowing the facts, being very logical, very rational about this, because King of Swords, it's all about the intellect, right, and logic. And I feel that you kind of, maybe you've been feeling, that way, that, I am very emotional about this, but I really need to kind of see the situation for what it is. And I feel that there is a lot to think about. But the situation is showing up here. And again, with this Four of Pentacles, I feel that, yes, you have something very stable. And I feel that you are actually all about stability. It might be that way, or it's like you found yourself during that year focusing on stability. And I feel that you are all about stability here. You want something stable, and I feel that you have something very stable and cozy, as I mentioned before. And I feel that you just don't want to lose it, which is understandable. I understand that perfectly. We have the World, Justice, and Queen of Cups as an overall energy for this week. This is a nice energy. The World suggests here that you might be in the center of attention during this week, but like a positive attention. For some of you, someone will admit with justice something, and you will be able to close a certain situation. It is, like, okay, we're fine. Let's put it aside. Queen of Cups. I feel that during this week, Sagittarius, you'll be receiving a lot of kindness. People will be very kind to you and very nice to you, which is really, really nice. The World and Justice is also kind of, energy of, how can I say it? I don't want to say karmic, but it's like cause and effect. And I feel, Sagittarius, that you've been very nice, and you're going to receive a very nice energy back. So it's like you'll be receiving blessings from the universe, which is lovely. Lovely energy. Okay, Sagittarius, well, let's see what signs we have here for you. So you might be dealing with Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. We have your energy, Sagittarius. So you might be dealing with another Sagittarius. And if that's the case and you resonate with this message, this reading is for you, of course. We have Libra, we have Virgo, Gemini. Let's see. More Leo. Pisces, it's here as well. Okay, let's see your challenge and your advice for the week. Your challenge, please show me a challenge. Firm foundation is this energy. Let's see. Intuition. Okay. And your advice, Sagittarius. The waiting game. Fulfillment of wishes. Beautiful. Stand your ground. So Sagittarius, you are being advised to wait. You are being advised to wait because to stand your ground. So I feel that indeed if it's like there is a situation, let's say, and you've been feeling maybe I should make a move, or maybe I should do this. I feel that you are being advised to wait, to not make any moves here, because you will get what you want from a certain situation. It's a very clear message for you here, Sagittarius, to wait, to stand your ground, because you will get what you want with the fulfillment of wishes. This is a 9 of Cups energy. This is an energy of you know, wishes come true. So yes, you will get what you want. And again, I feel that you are being advised to stand your ground and to wait, to not make any kind of, you know, moves regarding particular situation. Your challenge for a week, we have firm foundation and intuition. You might find it challenging during this week, Sagittarius, to kind of, you know, to hear your inner voice, your intuition. And it feels like, you know, that inner voice is kind of wanting to tell you something about that stability. But I feel that you at the moment might not want to hear it. You know, you feel that it is the right approach, and that's fair enough. You know, everybody has a free will, and you know, we do what we feel is right. But I am seeing here your intuition, you know, wanting to tell you something, to guide you in a right direction regarding that firm foundation, that stability that we've been talking about. So you might find quite challenging during this week. I feel that it might be just a moment. It doesn't mean that it will be all that week, you know, that way, but to kind of to connect with your inner voice. And it will pass, because this reading is only for that week, Sagittarius. Let's see. Let's pull you an affirmation card for the week. We'll take the first one. We have, I believe in myself and my ability to create a life filled with joy and abundance. I believe in myself and my ability to create a life filled with joy and abundance. Beautiful energy, Sagittarius. Claim this energy. It's yours. You can put in a comment section below. I believe in myself. I believe in myself to create a life filled with joy and abundance. I manifest abundance. I believe in myself. Sagittarius, I will leave it here. Thank you so very much for being with me. Please like, share and subscribe. And once again, thank you very much for your time. I truly appreciate you. Sagittarius, have a fantastic, gorgeous and beautiful day. And once again, thank you very much for being with me. I am Mary, and this is Mary's Tarot Corner. And I am sending you, Sagittarius, so much love. Till next time, take care. Bye.